Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Eric and I like to read, and today I'm going to be doing my June wrap up. So I know it's been quite a while. This month has been really busy for me because I've been at a conference for work and I've just had a lot going on. So I haven't really had time to film that much. And so I'm finally getting around to filming a video, and it's my June wrap up because that's how behind I am in my filming schedule. So yeah, I know June was a while ago, but I had a really fun Pride Month TBR that I read for it, and I'm excited to tell you what I thought of those books. So, without further ado, let's just jump right in. The first one I'm going to say is Diving into Forever. This one, I think I gave this a 4 stars out of 5. It was a lot of fun. It was very much this guy is doing his sister's wishes for her bucket list because I guess she passed away of cancer, and so he's fulfilling that list by doing that for her. So one of her lists was to go scuba diving in a bunch of different places around the world, and he ends up in this coastal town, and or actually I think it's an island off the coast, and there's a little town on the island, and he ends up there and he has to learn how to scuba dive. Now, he's also very afraid of deep water diving. He's done very well with practicing in pools and stuff, but he hasn't done deep water diving. And so when he meets the scuba guy that's supposed to take him out there, he instantly is attracted to this guy and they have a spark. And so the two of them spend a lot of time together on this island, and the book goes from there. I think this one's really cute. It was really endearing to see how he's still trying to put his sister's wishes forward even though she's passed away, and live those things she really wanted to do, live it through his life. He also has this restaurant because he's a professional chef, and so he has this restaurant idea that he wants to do with his best friend back home in Ireland. They want to open a restaurant together, and so his sister agreed to give him money from her will when she dies in order for him to do that, as long as he goes and fulfills her wishes from her bucket list. So yeah, it's really cute because you can tell the sister has an influence on wanting him to get out there and experience more that life has to offer before settling down into owning a restaurant. And she gives him that little push, but at the same time he finds some romance elsewhere in a little coastal town. The vibes were great for this book. I love the atmosphere of the whole thing. It really made me feel like I was wanting to be in a seaside cottage listening to the gulls, and then just sitting out on a little patio and have the ocean making noises. I don't know, I'm rambling on, but that's what it made me feel like. It was a really cute book, and yeah, I definitely liked this one. Next up we have The Best Man's Problem, and I think I gave this one a 3 out of 5 stars. This one wasn't what I was hoping for. I was hoping it would get a little bit better, but I don't know, I just didn't really fall for it as much as I wanted to. So this is following two characters who one of them is the best friend of the husband and the other is the brother of the wife. The two of them are a part of this wedding party, but they actually have encountered each other before on one steamy night that they had together, and since then they haven't spoken. And so now they're thrown into a wedding party together where they have to work together to plan a bunch of the stuff for the wedding. And yeah, it's a big whirlwind. There's a lot of different things happening. There's a lot of miscommunication, which is, I hate that trope, so it really bugs me. And I don't know, the romance itself just didn't seem as believable to me as this one did. This one definitely, you felt it. This one, it was there, but it took a lot of poking and prodding to make it seem real, I guess. So I don't know. It was all right. It wasn't awful. It wasn't as good as I was hoping for. I've read another book that was wedding themed, where it was two guys that were on opposite sides of the wedding party and they clearly had history. I think it was called Save the Date. No, that's a different one. Maybe it was. It might have the same title, but it's by Annabeth Talbert, something like that. I don't know. I'll try and link it in the description so you guys can check it out. But that one was really good. I loved that one a lot. So yeah. All right. So yeah, this one 3 out of 5. I also had time to read a graphic novel in there, And oh, I don't know why it's blasting my face out. Anyways, just enjoy me being super pale. This one's called 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's about the Fantastic Four. And I thought it was going to be more focused on the Human Torch because he's the primary character on this cover. But it was just a lot of them in general and Doctor Doom trying to get in between the relationships within this team to make them feel like outsiders and outcasts and kind of like isolating each one. It was interesting. Wasn't overall my favorite. Like it was probably like a 3 out of 5 stars for this too. But it was fun to jump into the world of Fantastic Four because I have not read a graphic novel with Fantastic Four in a long time. So that was fun. And then next up is the Falling in Love montage. This book was so freaking cute. I gave this a 5 out of 5 stars. It was adorable. So this is following Saoirse and what is the other character's name? Ruby. I always forget character names. So it's following Saoirse and Ruby, and they connect at a party, and they decide that they kind of like each other. So the two of them want to have like a romance summer, but like without a relationship at the end because they know that they're going to be going to school in separate places. And so they decide, let's just do like a falling in love montage, do all the fun parts of rom-coms together throughout the summer with no feelings attached to it. Just have fun, enjoy ourselves, and then know that there's like an expiration date to this. And so it's really cute. I love it. There's so many layers of this book too because Saoirse, her family, there's a lot of stuff going on with her and her mom. Her mom has early onset dementia. It kind of hit home for me because I had a grandma who had Alzheimer's. So it's very similar disease, and you kind of see that person like deteriorate before your eyes and kind of forget who you are. And so this main character is going through that, and she's still being there for her person, which is her mom. She's still being there, but like her mom kind of becomes like a shell of herself. And so it was really interesting to read through Saoirse's perspective, and like just I like could see how she was feeling and like connect those emotions, and it was hard. Like it was really hard. And then seeing other little interactions with her dad and her mom, made my heart melt. Saoirse's also dealing with like her dad's trying to move on, and so he has found another woman that he's in a relationship with, and so they tell Saoirse that they're going to get married, and so she has to kind of deal with that as well. So that's like kind of hard for her, having another person come into the family and try and blend their way in, I guess. But yeah, this book, like, it was so good. I loved it. I wouldn't agree with a lot of stuff that the main character did in regards to their decision making, but I can also understand that being affected by all the surrounding factors at play with her mom and stuff like that. So yeah, I don't know. It was really good though, like really good. I would definitely recommend this book. And there's also in the back of the book, there's like a list of all the rom-coms that they like talk about in the book, or it's like her list that she was given to watch because Saoirse, the main character, she's more of like a horror buff, but Ruby's the one that's very into into rom-coms, so she gives her like a list. That list is included in the back, and I'm honestly very tempted to go and watch all these because I love rom-coms. I think they're so much fun. So yeah, this is definitely a good one, and I would recommend this to everybody. And then the last book on this list was The Fake Dating Game. I think I gave this either a 4.5 or a 5 stars because I really enjoyed this one as well. This one was following a main character who decides that he wants to be on this show. It's like a mad dash shopping cart show where you're in a grocery store and you have to like get a bunch of stuff, and it's like a reality TV show. Reality TV game show. But this main character, he used to watch this with his mother, and it was like their bonding show. I have bonding shows with my mom, so like I totally get it. But he watched this with his mom and like promised his mom that he would someday be on the show. His mom unfortunately ended up passing away from cancer, but it's him trying to still fulfill that wish. And so right before he goes to go on the show, he was going to surprise his boyfriend with like telling him that they have tickets to go on the show together, but his boyfriend ends up breaking up with him. And so now he's kind of in a bind because he has tickets to go audition to this show and no one to audition with. Then he ends up going to LA anyways. And when he checks into his hotel, the concierge who works there is actually cracking jokes with him, being funny. and he ends up asking that person to be his partner for this game show. Now, he knows in order to get on the show, you have to have like some backstory, or like you have to be in a relationship or something. So this guy that he just met agrees to fake date with him, and they're going to pretend that they're boyfriends to get on the show together. So yeah, that's where it goes. They pretend to be boyfriends, some feelings develop, and we go from there. I just thought it was so much fun. Like, I was following along with these characters and just eating it all up. I also love like game show and reality TV shows, so like this was perfect for me. But yeah, it was just such a fun time. The writing was great, the spice was on point. This one was just a lot of fun. Like, I would definitely read more by this author. I looked up this author right after and followed them on Instagram, and I see that they have a whole bunch of other books coming out. Some of them are like Christmas themed, so I'm definitely going to be looking for those coming this December to just have some fun like gay reads for Christmas. But yeah, definitely recommend this one. And those are all the books I read for my Pride Month TBR. Oh wait, sorry, I also forgot. There was another graphic novel sent to me by somebody that is doing a Kickstarter. I think the Kickstarter is actually over, but you can still donate to it if you want to. It was called Monkey, and it's following this like acrobatic, intense monkey in like a post-apocalyptic world, and they're such a badass. And they were like a part of the military, and they went on like a space mission, and this monkey is just like intense. And it's a very like action-packed graphic novel. So if you like stuff like that, definitely check it out. I'll try and put a link in the description down below so you can find it. But yeah, I'll be trying to do the mid-year freak out tag coming up soon, and I also have a book haul and obviously my July or August TBR coming out soon too. So stay tuned for those. But yeah, if you guys want to support me, I have a Patreon or Coffee page, which I'll put in the description down below, as well as links by my bookmarks. You guys know the drill. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that bell notification button so you get notified when I post new videos. I post my videos on Tuesdays and Thursdays when I have time. And until next time, keep on reading.